I'm Jeff Brown, and I teach high school relationships class. And at the beginning of the class, I like to talk about one thing that kind of permeates all human interaction, and that is the desire for higher status. There's a great book about that. It's called Status Anxiety by Elaine de Botton. I love the term status anxiety. I'm going to talk a little about that in this video.
So, how can I help you kids? Is it too many friends on MySpace, or?
I can't believe we're saying this, but we need some advice on how to be cool.
Yeah, you must have picked up some ideas about what cool people do from watching them over the years.
Now, I'm not going to teach you how to be cool, although I am pretty cool. But I do want to talk about how to stop caring about being cool, which could actually be the best thing that you do for your mental health and for your happiness.
It's not the point. Please, arrive at the point. If I get in good with these guys, I'll be in the popular crowd, and then you guys will be too.
Has it ever occurred to you that we don't want to be popular?
So you want to be stuck with the nerds and freaks for 3 more years?
We are nerds and freaks.
Yeah, but maybe we don't have to be.
Now, to many teenagers, it may seem that going up in status can be a way to fix a lot of problems. And I know that some of you adults who are watching this are probably thinking, I'm glad I'm not in high school anymore, so I don't have to worry about that. But chances are you probably still do worry about that. It's just evolved into different things.
It's an unbelievable thing. Wearing this suit actually makes me feel like a better person. I'm gonna buy it.
It's $2,400. Are you out of your mind? Come on, let's go.
Now, a lot of you probably have already figured out that people with higher status don't tend to have less problems. They don't tend to be happier. And so that's not really going to fix anything. What they have found also is that desiring status, that wanting to be popular, whether you have it or not, is actually highly correlated with lower happiness scores. They tend to be less happy. They tend to have higher levels of depression and anxiety and other types of mental illnesses. So wanting to be popular is not a good thing.
I have this pathological need to be popular, okay? I just want people to think I'm cool so bad sometimes that it just clouds my judgment.
Wanting to be popular clouds a lot of people's judgments and can make it easy to manipulate you. As this experiment showed, what they did is they put a bunch of Payless shoes inside what looked like a luxury shoe shop to see if people would pay a lot more money thinking that it would bring them higher status. Turns out it did.
Fashion influencers emptied their wallets.
I would pay $400, $500. Yeah, people are gonna be like, where'd you get those? Those are amazing.
Then they're let in on the prank.
These are actually from Payless.
You've got to be kidding me.
Shut up.
In Dr. Seuss's story, the Snitches are taken advantage of by somebody who sells them what they think they need to be cool. They just shell out more and more money to try and keep up and to increase their status.
Starbelly Clan. Those upstarts, it's true, now have stars just like you. But follow me, my friends, and you know what I'll do? I'll make you again the best Snitches on the beaches. And all it will cost you is, $10 each.
Again, while humans seem hardwired to want popularity and status, it actually works against our happiness.
We make a distinction between 2 main kinds of goals or values which people might pursue in life: intrinsic goals and extrinsic goals. So extrinsic goals are extrinsic in the sense that they're focused on something external to you. They're focused on rewards, they're focused on praise, they're focused on getting stuff. And the 3 main examples of extrinsic goals we've looked at in our research are for money and financial success, for image, kind of looking good, having the right appearance, and for status or popularity. Now, we contrast those with intrinsic goals. Intrinsic goals are inherently satisfying in and of themselves because they have to do with intrinsic psychological needs that all people have. And the 3 intrinsic goals which we've studied are goals for personal growth, trying to be who I really am, having close, connected relationships with like friends and my loved ones, and then community feeling, which is having a sense of wanting to help the world to be a better place. The other thing we know from decade of research at this point is that people who were more oriented towards money and status and image were reporting less satisfaction with their lives. They were more depressed, more anxious. We found that they felt less vital, less sort of energized in their day-to-day life.
So status anxiety is this basic fear that we have inside of us about what others think about us, about whether they think we're a success or a failure, a winner or a loser. And this anxiety actually decreases our life satisfaction. So the best thing we can do is to move away from these kind of things. One thing I heard said was that if we realized how little other people thought about us, the less we would worry about what they were thinking about us. The fact is, nobody really cares. And once I realized this, I stopped caring also.
I'll show you what shoes to wear, how to fix that hair. Everything that really counts to be popular. I'll help you be popular.